Hey y'all, welcome to Mississippi Girl Life. I'm just a country Mississippi girl married to a New York City boy and a mom of three living in North Carolina.
All right, y'all. So this is the indoor garden. I got to get out here and plant some stuff, but the tomato is still holding strong. The parsley, the basil, the what is it? Dill and the sage is still holding strong. I have not watered. So I got to come in here and water and drop some more seeds. But yeah, this is a continuation from the previous vlog. All right. So if you watched the previous vlog, you understand why I say this is, why I started it off like this with the indoor garden. But yeah, this is what it's looking like so far. So I need to plant some stuff in here. So y'all listen. Time be getting by, okay? Time be getting by. I am trying to prioritize everything. And it seems like every time I get on a schedule, something gets me off that schedule. And I am fighting like hell, okay? Yes, I'm fighting like hell. Trying to get on this schedule, get my stuff to drop, get this stuff well, not get the stuff. Go out there, drop these seeds and get the word. And I'm almost there. I'm almost there. But when I tell you, life be lifing and it be a struggle, because it seems like every time you is on a mission with something, it's something to throw an obstacle or a roadblock right off in there. But guess what? I'm here to tell you, we got to keep going. We cannot let obstacles be small obstacles. I'm gonna say we can't let small obstacles. There are some big obstacles that's above us that only God can handle. We can't let small obstacles, okay, become big obstacles. Maybe I need to come up with a different word. Y'all get what I'm saying? To where it just controls us. It drives what we're trying to do. I have goals. I have goals set for Amazing Grace Garden, indoor and outdoor 2.0. I do. Okay. Home of divine treasures. I have goals. I have goals for us prepping. As long as God gives me strength to keep going, small obstacles that things try to throw in there, whatever is the devil or whoever, whatever you call it, when it's throwing things in there, those obstacles should not hinder your goals. Okay, if that makes sense. All right, so I'm this close and I'm fighting like hell trying to stay on track. Okay, I am. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna drop those seeds or whatnot. Like I say, I have something to do this evening because it's a continuation. So I literally plan on, from here on out, getting things done the best of my ability and staying on track and staying focused with God's will. If it's God's will, I plan on doing it. So, yeah. So, there is, like I say, there is so much I need to do for Amazing Grace Garden. Even with my preps and stuff. Oh my goodness, it's always something doing. That's why I say the importance of growing our own food. And if you can't grow your own food, stock it up as much as you can. Okay, as much as you can, because y'all, I'm telling you, I don't know if y'all paying attention to everything, but oh my goodness, it's some things being put into play when it comes to other countries. Okay, people is falling out who thought they was friends. Y'all see that mess that went on with that little back and forth that Netanyahu, the Israeli president, and Trump had, and I thought they was buddies. Okay, we gotta look at all that stuff, and I'm just saying to myself, say what you want, okay? Say what you want. I am not gonna sit around and not try to help myself. I'm not gonna do it. I am not going to do it. And if I lose everything, at least I can say I tried, you know. It is too much at stake that is in other people's hands. You know what I'm saying? And these countries and stuff is gonna get tired of it. They're literally gonna get tired of it. I think they already tired of it. And Iran done showed that, child, they done showed that they wasn't backing down. Okay. They have literally stood their ground. And I think a lot of people didn't think they were gonna stand their ground. They have stood their ground, you know what I'm saying? And then it's been so many that has been killed already that it's a shame. It really is. So all we can do is pray and prep. Okay? So pray, but like I always tell y'all, God not gonna come down and tap you on the shoulder and tell you, hey, you need to be stocking up. By you watching me and some other people that preps or whatnot that actually prep, is so many on YouTube. If you watching me, and if you done came across them, you can't say God ain't showed you. You cannot say God ain't showed you. You cannot say that. Okay? You know, that may be his way of showing you and letting you know. Now, is you listening? Is you taking it, is you taking it serious? That's totally on you. You know, we have to do what we have to do to make sure that us and our families are good, as long as it's the legal and the right way. Okay. And so if you don't have a way to grow food or whatnot, then don't give up. Don't give up. Find another option. And your other option would be to stock up, because even us that's growing food, we just trying to get by, because that ain't gonna last too long. All this stuff that's out here in this air, that ain't gonna last too long with the crops, with all these droughts and stuff. No. So we have to do it both ways. You know, that ain't the only option. Some people is able to do it both ways. Grow your own food and stock up. So if there is one you can't do and one you can do, something is better than nothing, y'all. And when I tell you, prepping is not for the lazy. I said that several times, and I mean that. Prepping is not for the lazy. That's another job, but that's a job we must do. You know, that's a job we must do. And so many people get it twisted, and they're so comfortable. So comfortable. And if something happens, they don't even have a loaf of bread or a can of beans. We talking about one loaf of bread that you can get for inflation and everything that went up. One loaf of bread you can get for about $2.75, $2.50, $2.75 now. Walmart used to have a $1.99. They went up a little bit. Can of beans, you can find a can of beans at the Dollar Tree for still $1.25. If you can't, then you can go to Dollar General, and you can, if it ain't nothing but that ham and bean soup, if they ain't went up, they was $1. So you can find it. Is no excuse. No excuse whatsoever. It really ain't. It just really ain't. No excuse. So keep that in mind, y'all. Keep that in mind. I thought it was important to sit down and talk to y'all and just refresh y'all memory. We doing these vlogs, but I told you, it's going to be useful information in these vlogs. What may look very simple to one may be a treasure for somebody else. I could show you a meal or something I picked up or something, and it never came across your head. You didn't know they sold it or didn't have it. It can be a treasure for someone else. So everything that you see that may look simple may just be simple and no use to you, but there are some simple things that may be treasures to others. Okay, so keep that in mind. I feel like I need to, give this to somebody. Tell somebody that may see this. Put this in here to make sure you stock up or something. Don't get discouraged. Don't get everybody's situation is gonna be different. And understand, if your situation is good, it can change. If your situation is bad, it can change. Either or. We are all in this together because we all, no matter how wealthy or how unwealthy you are, when we go to them stores, we still gotta pay the same price. Same price. So if it was a struggle for you to pay $250, it's all right. Because that's $250 that the wealthy, that the ones that it wasn't a struggle for, that's $250 that they don't have no more. Okay? $250 less. And the way this world going, I don't care how much money you got, I don't think it's going to be worth anything eventually. Now, I don't know how soon, but I don't think it's going to be worth anything. Because if there is nothing here to buy, if the supply chain go down, and there is nothing here to buy, you might as well just throw your money in the street. What you gonna use it on? That's why having some things, trying to stock up and stuff, that will be your backbone. Your stomach won't be licking your back. Nope. I saw one of the honey buns write this in one of my comments. They wrote this in one of my comments. They said something about I guess they were trying to say when your stomach licking your backs. And they was like, MGL, they stomach gonna be licking they spine. I bust out laughing like that's good too. Cause it is. It's gonna be y'all know that sound when you're hungry and be sound like it coming from the side and from the ribs and stuff, and it be like it's trying to suck up any little juices that it can find. Yeah. You don't want to be in that situation. That's a bad situation to be in, okay? Bad situation. You don't want to be in that situation all because you did not pay attention. You did not pay attention, okay? You don't want to be there. You don't want to be there, and I don't want you to be there. Y'all better make sure you stocking up on something, okay? And make sure it's good and it is legal. I have to say that because some people will take your words and twist them and all that. Stock up on food and water. I know there's a lot going on with bottled water. But yeah, something is better than nothing because, I mean, you got to have water. So whatever you feel comfortable with or whatnot, then do it. But don't give up, y'all. Don't give up. Keep fighting. If you got prepping goals, keep fighting. Keep fighting to, fulfill your prepping goals or whatever. If you got gardening goals, don't stop. Don't stop. Don't let nothing defeat you if you can have control over it. Because there's a lot that we don't have control over that may defeat us. But these little simple things, don't let it defeat you. Don't you bigger than these simple issues for as gardening. People say I can't grow nothing. That's a simple problem. Keep going, keep trying. It's not that hard at all. Stay off Google telling you need all this extra stuff and get some dirt, some fertilizer and seed and put it in there and put it outside and let the sun grow. Let the sun grow it. No, those are simple things and those are excuses. And excuses sound best to the one that is making them. I love that quote. Excuses sound best to the ones that's making them. Say it for the ones in the back. Excuses sound best to the person that is making them. Meaning, every excuse you make don't sound good to the next person. They can see right through it and recognize that it's an excuse. Okay? So it only sounds best to you. That's what it means to the person that's making the excuse. Excuses sound best to the ones that's making them. Okay? Nah. Don't sound right. Don't sound best. Don't sound good to everybody. Show not me. I love that. Love that quote. Okay. There's another one I like. Let me see if I can quote it right. Life is like a TV. I have it written on my dry eraser board. I think it's something like life is like a TV without a remote. You have to get up and change the channels. I love that. Life is like a TV without a remote. You got to get up and change the channels. Goals, goals, goals. And don't let nobody stop you from your goals if you can help it. And if you have prepping goals, gardening goals, and you have people sitting around you and they don't see your goal, they don't see your vision, they don't have the discernment of what's going on, don't let that stop you. Don't let that stop you. You are somebody, and long as it's something that is not hurting nobody and is beneficial and is helpful and is good and is godly, is righteous, then don't let nobody stop you from doing. Ain't nothing wrong with preparing. Ain't nothing wrong with showing God you're trying to help yourself if something were to happen. Nothing wrong with that. And people will sit around and they know ain't nothing wrong with it, but they will deter you from doing it just because they don't have the mindset or the ability to do it. You must keep going as long as God, Jehovah God in heaven, gives you strength. Keep going with your goals if they are good goals. And a goal can be so many different things.
She don't need promises, she just wants the truth. She brings the calm just like a quiet prayer fills the room. Kisses like Sunday, fights like Friday night. And I'd go to hell and back just to hold her tight. She slips right through my hands and shows up like nothing's.
Hey y'all, good morning, good morning, good morning. So it is the next day, and y'all, I am wearing my little orange little outfit. Okay, sometimes on the camera my stomach look like it's bigger on my body, but that's just how the thing is. So look, I could tell my stomach has went in a lot. Okay, now sometimes I do pull my pants up over and it looks like it is a little bit inner, but hey, today I ain't finna do that. I'm gonna rock it like this. So I am wearing this with just some what are these? These are my rocket sandals. I'm wearing rocket sandals. If y'all can see. But yeah, this is what I'm wearing. So I ended up doing orange today. Look at the earrings, y'all. I like these. This is a peel orange. Now, this is a set, okay? But one earring is a peeled orange, and the other one is an unpeeled orange. But it's a set. I am wearing my orange eyeshadow with my black liquid eyeliner, okay? And sorry about the lighting. For some reason, I see some parts on here looks like it's darker. Okay, but I can see different parts of my face that like it's darker. That is the lighting from in here. I don't know why it does that, but I am wearing my Figgy lip liner, and I put my, I can show you right here. This is my I don't have my eyeshadow powder, but you see I'm wearing an orange eyeshadow. I'm wearing my liquid eyeliner. I'm wearing my black LA Color Bold Lash that I love to use. One of my favorites. Mascara. And this is my Figgy. Okay. Gel lip liner. Okay. And this is the color. I'm not wearing lip stain today, y'all. That lip stain will not come off my fingers from yesterday. Every time it does it, it just dyes my hands. Showering, bleach water, whatever, it just don't come off, okay? Until it's ready to come off. So this is my coral red. Okay, and this is NK makeup. All right, and it's a cream lipstick with vitamin E. I think I may have gotten this one last year sometime from the hair store, beauty supply store. I think that's where I got this one, but it is 841 coral red, but I make it look kind of orangey. Okay, so this is how it looks. All right, that's the closest I had to the orange eyeshadow. So yeah, this is the look for today, and I am wearing my orange design headband. Y'all have saw this one so many times because y'all know your girl loves color. So yeah, that is my look for today. So I will put this in my purse to carry with me. Okay, let's see. Okay, something is being delivered today and I don't know what it is. All right, so put my phone here because I've been forgot it. All right, y'all, so you see I had bottled water because I have a lot to do today. Okay, and I did not want to take my big water bottle, so on those times when I don't want to take it, I just take a couple small water. So for breakfast I had my strawberry cheesecake Greek yogurt, and I just ate it while I was continuing to get myself ready so I could do 2-3 different things at one time. So I had my strawberry cheesecake Greek yogurt, I love it, by Chobani, and a bottled water, and now I have another bottled water. Okay, so yeah, so that is what I end up having for breakfast. Like I say, I have so much, so much to do today. Okay, look, y'all, I ain't filmed nothing since this morning. It's been a day, and I'm in different clothes but the same day, all because I spilled something on my clothes. It's been a day and I don't want to talk about it, but it's nighttime and we are in Crumbl.
She slips right through my hands. It shows up like nothing's changed. Yeah, she's wild when she wants, like she's never coming down. There's a storm in her blood, but I see heaven in her brown eyes. It kills me every time. She don't belong to anyone. She's a little bit mine. Dancing like no one's watching, barefoot spinning round, a firecracker 4th of July.